Hey everybody, Gary here and welcome back to No Nonsense. And tonight I'm going to review one of the newest releases by the house of Parfums Vintage, and the fragrance is Verbena Fields. Just a quick backstory, Parfums Vintage started in 2016. The founder and perfumer for the house is Damien Stammers, and when they started, they came out firing on all cylinders when they launched their very first fragrance being Pineapple Vintage, which is their interpretation of Creed Aventus. Then they went on to do other iterations of Pineapple Vintage, whether it be Pineapple Vintage Intense, or Noir, or Beyond Noir, which are their interpretations of some fruitier batches and also some smokier batches of Creed Aventus. And what we have here tonight is another interpretation of another very famous Creed fragrance, and if you haven't guessed by now, it's Green Irish Tweed. So let's take a look at the presentation. It's a cardboard box. On this side you have some caution information. On the other side you have your ingredients. On the top of the box you have the Parfums Vintage crest or logo. You have your picture on the back. And on the bottom of the box you also have some more ingredient information. And that is your presentation. Now the bottles can be purchased in two sizes. You have your 50 ml bottle, which will run you $65. And you also have your 100 ml bottle, which is what I have here, which will run you $89. On to the notes. In the top notes of Verbena Fields, we have lemon verbena. Middle note is violet leaf, iris, bergamot, and lavender. And in the base, you're left with white musk, ambergris, and sandalwood. Now, there's also another interpretation of Green Irish Tweed that they came out with, which is called Emerald Isle. And I'll get into that in a second. What I prefer about Verbena Fields is they focus on the note of lemon verbena, and Emerald Isle actually focuses on the note of violet leaf, being the opening players of the fragrance. Now, I had the chance to sample both, and what I prefer about Verbena Fields is it opens brighter with that lemon verbena note, lasting a lot longer on the skin than I would even say that Green Irish Tweed does, and it comes off super smooth. Very fresh, very green. And when it dries down, I would actually say you're going to be very hard pressed to tell the difference between this or Emerald Isle and Green Irish Tweed. They smell practically 95% the same. In my opinion, this is the closest interpretation of Green Irish Tweed that I have ever come across. And, you know, I've smelled the Armagh Très Nuit before, and that was okay. This really hits the mark, and it checks all the boxes. This is absolutely outstanding. Just in full disclosure, this actually was given to me by Parfums Vintage for review, and I stand by it. If I didn't like it, I would genuinely tell you guys, this is outstanding. It is the best interpretation I have ever come across, bar none. Now, the projection is fantastic for the first 2 to 3 hours. Really jumping off your skin. Then after the 3 hour mark, it does start to sit closer. It gets me through a work day, no problem, 8, 9 hours. I get about an hour and a half, 2 more hours out of Verbena Fields than I do out of Green Irish Tweed. It's outstanding, guys. There's nothing more I could really say about this. If you're a fan of Green Irish Tweed, you are genuinely going to like this. What I'm going to do tonight is I'm actually going to do a giveaway, and I have 2 samples here, one of Verbena Fields and one of Emerald Isle, and this is going to go to one lucky subscriber. And all you have to do down below is, number 1, you have to be subscribed to my channel, and number 2, just leave a comment. And what I'll do in the next week is I'll leave a comment in the comment box, and just check back, and I'll let you guys know who the winner are, and we'll work out the way to get it shipped to you. And I really want you guys to check this out for yourselves. This is really good stuff by the house of Parfums Vintage. Thank you guys for allowing me to review this, and that is all I have. Everybody, like, comment, subscribe, click on that notification bell, and I will see you guys very soon with another review. Peace.